Hey everyone, welcome back to another custom model showcase. So today's custom showcase is going to be on something really different, but you guys might have seen them before. And they are my newly updated Donald and Douglas. Wait a minute. These are just my regular Donald and Douglas figures. These are just my regular Donald and Douglas. Nothing the same, just added windows and handrails. No. These aren't the models we're going to look at. These are the models we're going to look at. My custom Trackmaster Railway Series Blue Donald and Douglas. Because, yeah, I finally finished these guys up. Now, you might have seen my Donald and Douglas a few times before in my channel. Not too many noticeable differences, really. But yeah, you have seen them before. But yeah, after all that, I finally finished the new ones. So let's take a look at them both. Let's start off with Donald first. So, just like Donald and Douglas, they were made of just each other. Just another pair of Donald and Douglas. So, how about a bit of a backstory before we start this custom showcase? So, I wanted to make a Donald and Douglas that were blue for a long time. Sorry that I did that. But yeah, I wanted to make a Donald and Douglas, well, the blue versions of Donald and Douglas for a very long time. So my mother went on eBay and we purchased, well, these two. Unfortunately, I dropped Donald or Douglas into the sink. I was in a bad mood. I was in a really bad mood back then. But yeah, fortunately, it survived. So I got to work painting them. The first option was a light blue, but when I looked at it, it didn't really feel that well. So I tried again, but this time with turquoise, and it worked. So I painted the entire models in blue, and the rest, and these sides in red, the average Donald Douglas livery. These actually took a lot of coats to finish up with. So when I saw them today, well, a few days ago, I knew that they should deserve another update. So I went to work at once. You can already see the updates recently. You can already see the updates that I gave to them. New foot plates that are colored in different colors. No sloppy stripes. And newly made handrails. Donald actually survived better than Douglas. But yeah, I think I did better on Donald than Douglas. So what I did first was, after I painted the entire thing back in its turquoise and decided to cover up any signs of the original blue or black in this model. But first I had to take off the smoke box. They're now being held on with sticky tack, although sadly Douglas's was a little bit messed up on the line. This took me a ton of days. This took me a few days to work on though. My Donald and Douglas at first didn't have blue wheels. They only had black wheels. And due to my stupidity, I thought that these parts of the wheels were red too. But no, they're not. It's just the frame of the tender. The tender's wheel frame. But yeah, here we have Donald finished up. As you can see, I updated the model with toothpicks lining all over the place. Right here, yellow windows. Once again, lining over here on the wheel arches. And this, instead of a gray footplate, I went with a light gray footplate. And I painted the wheels too. All the same modifications, and I painted the handrails too. The tender, the same. Didn't paint the wheel holders or something like that. I don't know. Didn't paint the axles though. But I did paint the frame. The number was just like the other numbers that I did in my series, that I did for my customs. Printed out on the printer and stuck with tape and paper and glue. For the and you can see that I actually weathered the tender. The lining actually turned out great on this one too. So yeah, here we have the tender all done, as well as the entire engine. Sticky tack is being used to hold the face. But yeah, with all that said and done, here we have Donald. Now Douglas. The same thing as I did to Douglas. The only thing different is the number, and I think he has more weathering than Donald. On the tender, that is. Now, the reason why I weathered the tenders was because I wanted to reference coal dust. So that's it. I kept the silver buffers, and yeah. And as you can see in my Douglas, I painted the mouth. So there can't be any differences between Donald and Douglas. The only differences are the nameplates, the numbers, and now the faces. At first I wanted to make Donald the only one who has black wheels, and Douglas the only one who has blue wheels. But I think both look at the same actually makes them more like twins. But anyways, when those two were done, I sprayed them both with clear coats, and here we have the finished products all done. Although the weathering was done after the spraying. But yeah, here we have the Caledonian twins together again. These two were really hard to work on. Really hard. But hey, it was all worth it. So yeah. And that's it for this episode. So thanks for watching, everyone. Please try to like and subscribe, enter the comments, and let me know what you think of the newly repainted and redone versions of the blue Donald and Douglas variants. So, speaking of twins, I do have another review on two very cheeky twins coming soon. So stay tuned for that. So, thanks for watching, and goodbye.